Paul.
Well, it's a really exciting program we've been working at, planning for 15 more years, and finally we're going to be able to see some actual happening. I call it our 3 for 1 because we get a new gathering space and entry into the church. We also get an opportunity to have an office facility that's going to be very accessible for people, and then we're going to have a wonderful fellowship hall that's going to seat maybe 250 people. But also, all the way along the line, we're going to get accessible bathrooms for everybody. And that's certainly a challenge in a building that's built in 1966, and they weren't thinking about that then.
The total is around 4.5 million totally, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And we have about 2.5, so we need to raise at least 2, and we have a stretch goal of 2.5 to be able to do some other things in some of the other buildings, involving over 130 volunteers who will be trained to do various things, including going out and face-to-face asking about 200 of our parishioners to participate in the campaign financially, and then the rest of them will be visited and called or talked to in other ways. So we're asking everyone to participate in helping us realize this vision.
In fact, we got the kids, they're getting really excited about it. They've been seeing the progress of what's been taking place out in the yard, just outside their windows with all the noise and the rest. But we've invited them to create prayers for themselves, and for their families. And then we're putting those in the church so people can actually see what kids are thinking, and what they're praying about. But we have many opportunities for different kinds of vigils, different opportunities for gathering for prayer, because we just know unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. So we're really counting on the Lord to bless our efforts here. It will just be so much more accessible and so much more fun. People can gather and be able really to grow better in their relationship with each other. So that's certainly one of the main. We realize that children, have become very excited about this program, but we're trying to help them to realize, wow, prayer is at the very heart of everything that we do, and we're turning to the Lord and saying, Lord, help us to be generous, help us to be responsive, help make sure everybody is safe, is working on the job, and let this whole program be a great success. So here, the children of different age groups are doing their own kind of prayer. They had to create it, and they had to print it. Now we kind of sometimes notice that some of the words aren't perfect, but by golly, it comes from their heart, and they want to make sure that we know. So our people come by on a Sunday and weekdays and see these little prayers, and hopefully it helps them to also get into the spirit too, of just trusting the Lord and asking Him for His blessing for this whole project.